Very excited to be going back to the west. It's time to go. All right, F4. Let's get things going. Knight F3, E3, classic. Okay, here we play. I think we could start with C4. H3 is also completely fine. Yeah, I remember this. All right, let's play H3 now. Okay, knight C3. Got pressure here. Gonna play B3, bishop B2. Very strange stuff here at the moment. I mean, just in general, always remember, as long as they can't play E5, you should be doing fine. Here they can't play E5 because of the pressure against D5. All right, this looks good. Queen A5. What is Queen A5? He's trying to play bishop A3? What is he doing? Let's play A3 here. Try for B4 stuff. Okay. I don't know what this guy is doing. Because now I'm going to play C5. Yeah, he is starting to get into some trouble here. Okay, I guess he wants to play E5. Let's play D4 now. Now is the perfect time. I still have control of this E4 square, so no weaknesses just yet. I could even try G4 here, but maybe... What's the way to do it? I guess he wants to play H4. I never know. Like, H4 is creating a weakness for him. I'm not worried about it. I'll play bishop D3. If he plays H4, I can just castle and play... Well, actually, which way should I even castle here? Yeah, let's castle this way. Not get fancy. I'm going to play rook E1. We're playing for E4. I think he's going to be in a lot of trouble soon. This pawn is not good. Probably he should try knight H5. But then I play E4. Yeah, this is getting very messy for him. I cannot wait till I have more desk space. My mouse is literally falling off of the desk. Some first world problems we got here. All right. E4 takes. He trades everything, and then he puts his other knight on D5. So I think I should hold off on E4 just for the moment. Let's play A4. Try to start encroaching on the queen side, especially now it looks like he's made the decision to move his king over that way. All right, there. Yeah, wait, what way are we going to handle this? I guess he's playing for A5. Let's put the rook on C1. If A5, then we can play B5, and this rook will make a lot of sense here. All right, this is what I was going for. There should definitely be something here. Maybe, yeah, let's start with this. Drill the bishop into B5. I think the position's just really opening up here. Maybe he's gotten away with winning that pawn, but I think, you know, ultimately, still so much is opening up here. Let's get the king out of the way. Oh, he could play knight H5. Maybe my king should have gone to H2. Yeah, that might have been a little inaccurate, but okay. Not the end of the world. Like, in the long term, his king is still in the middle of the board here. Alright, let's play, okay, let's just take this way. If he takes with the queen, I'm going to have lots of tricks. Here we play knight E2, keeping coverage over this. Yeah, I have a very simple plan here. I can just take and put the rook on C6. Is that the best move, though? Should I play F5 first? What is going to be the way to play this? Let's start... Oh, well, no. Queen F2, he plays knight E4. We got to be careful. All right, let's start with bishop A3. That actually looks really cheesy. How is he going to defend this? I could just pre-move this. I think he's in some trouble here. I mean, the thing was, I didn't want to trade here and play rook C1, rook C6, because then he could put his king on B7 and maybe survive. But now his king is still stuck in between these two rooks, which is not where it wants to be. Tell that king it's time to go. All right, there. All right, I'll just play queen B3. I'll just wait him out. I'm waiting. Playing the old waiting game. I don't think knight E4 should cause any trouble. All right, that's a good move. But okay, takes. Yeah, what are we going to do here? Let's take. What could we start with here? Queen A5 looks good. Threatening queen A7. Queen A7 still doesn't do anything. This is wild. Okay, let's just put the king on G1. Very bizarre position at the moment. Definitely going to come down to the wire. I want to play queen A7, but then he just plays king F6, and I don't have anything there. I do have a very strong passed pawn here long term. Oh, this bird. This bird is always so crazy. Okay, there. Play queen e1. Start attacking this. Okay, nice. I can get this pawn. That's a big asset. G4. Can I play g4 here? Yeah, okay, I'm just going to go for it. Hopefully this works. What is going on here? Completely down to the wire that game. Insane game, that one, but okay, we'll take the win. 2786, I gotta get my rating up. These are the last few days on this Hong Kong internet, so, you know, the internet should be vastly improving over the next few videos. Alright, we got a Pirc. Classic Pirc. Alright, here we play bishop g7. Not a problem. I've got to buy a new mouse. This mouse literally has a mind of its own. I think I've said that 10 times at this point, but it still rings true even to this day. Push e5 soon enough. I haven't seen this queen d2 and castle's queenside. From what I remember, if they play knight f3, they're not supposed to play so aggressively. Yeah, let me know in the comments, though. How am I supposed to play the Pirc? Alright, we'll play e5 here. I don't think this should be a problem. If he plays h4, I can always stick my knight on h5. He's not getting an attack anytime soon. Okay, there. Well, now can we play h6? Yeah, let's play h6 right now. This looks fine. This looks quite good, honestly. I have fantastic control of the dark squares. I'm going to implant a queen on e5, put the knight on c5. If I could get the knight to f4, that would be a dream come true. But yeah, these things are tricky. f4, that's a good move. I should have been a bit more careful about this. There were ways I could have handled this better. Yeah, what are we going to do here? Oh, can I just take here? Yeah, look at that. Because if he takes with the queen, then I can take the pawn on f4. All right. Oh, well, he's going to take this now. I got to be very careful now. Yeah, we have got to be careful here. What am I doing? Okay, let's just play king g7. I'll just put the rook on h8. Can't be the end of the world there. If this goes to an endgame, he still has these ugly weaknesses here. I should be fine, even in that position. Okay, I'm just going to trade. Yeah, if we trade everything, I can't get checkmated. And now comes a positional grind because of these pawns. Alright, I'll play king g7. Just slowly make my pieces better. I guess he's trying queen d6. Let's put the knight on b6, attack this bishop here. There, can I play c5? c5 looks extremely strong. He already is a really tough situation. Does he play c4 and lock in his bishop at the... just for the sake of stopping me from pushing c4? Things are getting very dangerous for him here. Queen d6, takes, then I can just play king f6, and if d7, king e7. Or even just knight takes. Yeah, bro's in a lot of trouble here. Bro's definitely in the dragon's den. Alright, I don't know what that's about. Just take this pawn here. Is it time to play c4? Yeah, let's just play c4 now. Just lock him out. Alright. That's creative. I don't really see what that does. Just gonna bring my king over to the safe area. Let's play knight d5. Very nice idea. Alright, where's the mate? I don't think that should be good. Alright, a5. Gotta keep this pawn afloat. I'm going to keep running around. He's running out of the checks. All right, well, now this is over. Okay. That was a close one, but in the end, the Pirc prevailed. All right, we got another game. Playing f4. Knight f3, we'll play e3, b3. Oh, I guess I could have played bishop e5. Yeah, I always got my repertoire a little bit off. All right, here, we're going to take there. Nothing could be the matter. Ooh, that's a cheesy move. We could play e4. I guess he wants to play bishop f6 quickly, but I don't... Well, no, if he plays bishop f6, I just put my knight on c3. That's not a problem. Yeah, all right, here we'll play knight c3. So this is very interesting. I could castle in either direction here, because I don't think that his c4 pawn is... Like, if he plays c4, he still hasn't really broken anything. Let's play g4 here. Let's ask him the big question. c4. Interesting stuff. All right, I'll play g5. And we'll see what he's on about. Yeah, if I play knight a4, how exactly is he going to meet this? I'm threatening this. If he castles, then he's castling straight into the fire. Not a wise strategy, if you ask me. Okay. Just going to start pushing my pawn up the board. Deeply bizarre position here. Maybe I should be playing... Now I should castle and play f5 because his king is occupied over here. I shouldn't be playing for h5 and g6. I'm going to take this way, keep the rook open. I think white has fantastic chances here. Okay, yeah, let's just castle. If he takes, I'll take with the rook. c5, all right, f5. What's the plan, man? I'm breaking through. F takes and f6 are both really serious threats. g6 also may be an option. Bishop takes g7 and f6, also an option. Yeah, this looks like the best of the bunch. Let's go for that. I could have also played f6, and that would have been good as well. King f8. All right, if I take... Can I take here? He takes with the queen. I take on a7, and... Yeah, wait, what am I talking about? I can just take here. I have mate. Thanks to my queen and rook, I just have checkmate. h6 he has to try, but now... I like breaking through just like this. Like, yeah, look at this. We're going to take on a7 here, and just all of the lines are convening here. Maybe he could play rook h7. I should have done my homework, honestly. Well, knight d7, now at the very least I can take... Rook takes d7? No, that doesn't work. We got to be careful. I like queen g3, look at that. Attacking the rook, also threatening g6. Yeah, I should have calculated this a bit more. I just did not calculate this. I was expecting the really quick win, if you know what I mean. Was not expecting the tough grind. I definitely had a win here. Maybe even here I could have played rook a6 to bother this queen. Yeah, that would have probably also worked. Okay. Here if we play g6, then he plays rook g8, and then what if I try rook a6? He takes, I take on f7. I don't have mate there just yet. All right, I'll just play g6 anyway. What a position. Rook g8, I play h5. Guys, have you ever seen a position like this? I pose you that question. Have you ever seen a type of position like this? It's the bird. Okay, well, that's fine. Now this pawn is just wedged in permanently. I have nothing to complain about with that one. All right, already here... Well, where's the win exactly? There should be a win now, because it's just... his position is too ugly. Well, we could start with queen f4, eyeing queen b4 and queen h6. He plays king g7. I feel like that shouldn't work. Maybe he could get away with it, though. Yeah, maybe he can get away with that. I might have made a mistake, but... Well, rook g7... Okay, if I take on h6, he plays queen g4. Bro's getting a little bit frisky. We play queen b4 check, he plays there. Yeah, it doesn't work just yet. Okay, if I take queen g4, king f2, queen h4, king e2, queen g4, king e1... I'm running away. Yeah, I'll go for that. I'm scurrying back. I'm definitely not too proud to scurry. The bird. These positions are so silly. Okay, now my king is safe. Funny how that works. All right, here. Can we throw in a check? Yeah, wait, where's the win here? All right, yeah, let's just throw in a check. Queen f4 would have also done the job. There, Can't I play... Okay, well, wait, no, not g7. If I take on f6, that's so close to working, but it doesn't work yet. Let's just check. I'll just go this way. Just stay patient. I guess I just wasted like 20 seconds for no reason, but whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, we'll take here. Play this. Just gotta keep playing quickly. Alright, I think I had mate. Alright, here we go. Very close game. Down to the wire, but the Birdmaster ultimately gets the big W. Yeah, man, these bird games are really insane. These are just so nuts. Alright, do I want to play Bird Bozo? No, I want to give them a chance of a Turbo Grunfeld. Alright. And by a chance of a Turbo Grunfeld, I mean we're going to go for this. What do we do here? We could definitely try knight c3. I think e5... We could definitely play e5 here. It's honestly a struggle for me to remember my whole course. What do we play here? We could play d4. Yeah, let's play d4. I'll play h3 next. Play h3. Probably shouldn't pre-move that, though. Knight c6, I think that's definitely a mistake. He needed to be able to challenge my d-pawn with c5. And now he's not going to be able to do that. Alright. Yeah, dude is in a lot of trouble here. I guess he wants to play f6. I guess that's his grand idea. Where could I put pieces? Let's put the queen over on g3. So that if f6... Oh, that was a mistake. I should have put the queen on g2. The whole idea is I wanted to be able to take and play g5, but now he has knight f5 hitting my queen. So that was very silly of me. I'm sorry, guys. I messed up. But okay, actually, this is still a fine position. Just play knight d2, bishop d3, king e2, rook f1. I could also... This is interesting. I could castle queenside, but the center is so closed, I could even stick my king on e2. Be completely fine here. Let's play knight d2. He's looking for a way to break through. If he plays knight f7, then I can play g5. I'm just waiting for the right moment. I don't want to play g5 when he can still play knight f5. You know what I mean? Okay, bishop d3 here. I like king e2, honestly. King e2 looks perfectly fine. Keeping even more of an eye on these squares. Let's play rook f1. Just start trading. The goal is to eventually, I'm going to really hit upon the fact that this knight is so weak here. Like, I could just play bishop f4, queen e3 and start targeting it, but I need to wait for the right moment. I need to have just completely stamped out all of his other counterplay. Right, here can we play knight f3? Wait, what is he going to do? I guess he's pushing this? Okay, let's play b4 here. No tricks. No tricks and no traps. Actually, my knight can install there. Okay, he's taking the long route. Bro is trying to go to d7, b6, and then ultimately c4. I have a lot of ideas here. h4, h5, that honestly looks very strong. Maybe let's start with knight f3, though. I think he's in a lot of trouble here. I'm going to play, yeah, h4, h5 now is extremely strong. Because now he can't play g5 because my bishop is covering it. I was thinking about playing bishop g5, but he plays queen f8, and actually he has some semblance of coordination there. So, gotta watch out for that. Yeah, dude is in a lot of trouble here. Man, I really love the bird. It's time to fly. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Takes? We're taking with the rook. He's in massive trouble here. He's gonna play queen f8. Is that his idea? Knight f... What is he doing? What is this? I'm just up a piece. What has he done? I could just play g5, rook f6. He has no play whatsoever here. Alright, a3. Just stamp out the counterplay. Not a ghost of a trick. Even if I weren't up a piece here, I would have fantastic winning chances. But with the extra piece, it's just far too much. We could just play g6. Let's boil into this weakness here. If I take this way, there's actually no point in taking that way. Let's play knight h2. I'm going to drill this knight into f6. Alright. Yeah, I think it's over, pal. Some wonderful Hong Kong traffic to fill the air. All right, he's going that way. Let's play Queen F4. Or actually, Queen F3. Yeah, I'll play Queen F3. I got to be a little careful. Do not want to let his queen get to this diagonal though. King G3 now. No check. All right, this has to be over. This has got to be over. All right, check. Okay, wait. Where is the win here? I could throw in a check on D8 and then play Queen F8 and Queen G. Oh, that's a beautiful checkmate. Look at that. That's like a play on the classic deterrence trick. Check, and then we take here, and we're gonna have mate. That's amazing. That's fantastic. And it's time to go. Okay, who is this? This GM from Romania. Does he have a name? Manolash Marius. Interesting. I've never heard of this guy. Okay. It took a while, but we got there. All right. Wait, why didn't I play the Two Knights Tango? All right, yeah, that's on me. I should have played the Two Knights Tango. We'll go with the Queen's Indian, though. Wait, I actually can't play Queen's Indian here. I forgot this is Knight C3, not Knight F3. All right, here we'll play Bishop B7. Yeah, I think this guy has bad internet. Give me the bishop here, buddy. It's time to go. So we have a reversed bird of all things. Just without the pawn on F5, but it's pretty much a bird. Got the queenside bishop fianchetto, the other bishop pointed at H2. He's going there. I'll castle though. If he wants to trade queens, I'm game. I got an open F file for my rook. Definitely nothing to complain about. G5. What is this knight gonna do? That's the real question though. Right, let's play knight C6 here. I want to play G4, but I don't want to let this knight drill into E5. All right, there. I guess this knight's coming to E4. What could we do? Really loud washing machine in the background. I'm sorry about that. It's just what happens, you know. All Birdmaster can afford is this Nook. So yeah, we're filming this YouTube channel on the cheap here at GM Raven. Okay. Guess he's gonna play C5. Well, let's play C5. Oh, he could play knight E4. Yeah, that was a little bit. It's a little bit dubious of what I just did, but okay. I could play knight F5 here. Oh, he plays G4. I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. G4. I'm in the Dragon's Den if he plays G4. All right, takes. I gotta at least hold on to the bishops, right? So, okay, let's play bishop E7. I'm just down a piece here. I just wanted a full piece, guys. All right, I'm gonna try to flag the guy though, and I also, his structure is a bit ugly here, so it's not the end of the world just yet. Rook B5. All right, we're playing F4. I need to strum up some counterplay any way I can. F4, E4. Really weird pawns here at the moment. All right, let's play rook E8. Thinking about playing rook E5. All right, that's interesting. I'm going to play bishop C6 and try to activate over here. If he wants to take, he can take. I got to just keep playing quickly. All right, we're taking, and I'm playing G4. Notice I don't even want to waste time on the C pawn. I'm just trying to generate chances here. All right, H5. Oh, he could take. Yeah. All right, well here, things are still tricky. I mean, I have to be losing. I'm just down a piece here, but it's not that simple. Bro better be careful. Bro was messing about a bit too much. Okay, well, I'm just going to take here. If he wants to trade, we can trade. And which way is he going to take? Very bizarre position here. All right, I'm just going to keep taking all the pawns he gives me. Okay. If he takes here, all right, this... I should still be losing, but it's not. It's really not that simple. Now I should be making a draw, probably. I think he definitely messed this one up. Just gonna chase after that pawn. All right. So now actually, you know, if I take this pawn, he's going to be able to get a draw, so I should just try to play quickly. I should just flag him. Let's play king c5 here. Yeah, he's going to get flagged. All right. Something was up with Bruv's internet connection, but whatever, we'll take it.
FTV Claude, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked.
It's time to go!